Welcome, Scorpio, December 2020 reading. I am a new channel, Divine Streamed. Welcome. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you would like to be entered into a free personal reading once a month I'll be doing. Okay, let's get into it. Scorpio, December 2020. What emotions will you be dealing with? What emotions will you be dealing with? Scorpios, 2020. December 2020. December 2020. What emotions will you be dealing with this month? What emotions you will be dealing with this month? Scorpio, December 2020. What emotions you'll be dealing with this month? Okay. All right. You received the health card. Okay, so a focus on health this month. Okay, try to watch what you're eating. We all know how we overindulge in December with the holidays. So this is just a sort of message from Spirit, because with the health card came out grace. Okay, so if this is also certain illnesses you're dealing with, Spirit is sending grace to help you with this, whatever you're moving through. Okay. I'm moving on to the fairy cards. Okay, what will Scorpio be dealing with in December of 2020? What will Scorpio be dealing with in December of 2020? What do they need to know, do, or hear? Scorpio for December of 2020. Pardon me. What does Scorpio need to know, do, or hear for December of 2020? Spirit be with us. Please guide Scorpio. Please guide Scorpio. Okay. Okay, you got, who do you need to forgive? And I'm picking up, this has to do with yourself, or some things you wish you had done differently, but also I'm picking up a female you need to forgive. Okay, for some this is mother, for some this is sister. Okay, so try to sort of maybe have a discussion if you need to. Do what you need to do to help yourself with this. All right, let's find out what else you're dealing with for December. Okay, moving into the crystal angel cards. Tell me more about what Scorpio will be dealing with for December of 2020. What do they know, do, or hear? What are their blessings? What are their challenges for December of 2020 for Scorpio? Scorpio, December of 2020. Angels, please be with us. Spirit, guide us. Positivity, light. Okay, you have socialize or join in. Okay, and because this card is asking you to connect with like-minded people or like-minded groups, okay? Maybe you feel you've been forced to spend time with people you don't really want to. This is asking you to connect with like-minded people. Also, maybe you've been too much in hermit mode lately, so you're being called to just sort of open up, spend some time, get out of hermit mode, okay, if you've been spending a lot of time alone. All right, let's see what else you're dealing with for December of 2020. I'm moving into the life changes cards, the butterfly life change cards. What will Scorpio be dealing with for December of 2020? What will Scorpio be dealing with in December of 2020? Scorpio, December of 2020. Scorpio, December of 2020. What do they need to know, do, or hear? Scorpio, December of 2020. What do they need to know, do, or hear? Scorpio, December of 2020. Is there an additional message? Is there an additional message for Scorpio? December of 2020. Scorpio, December of 2020. Okay, I think that's it for this deck. Okay. All right, the first card out was End of an Era. The second is Sobriety. And the third is Religion and Spirituality. Okay. So for some of you, because these cards came out the same, maybe something in the religious aspect, your spiritual aspect, you're making changes to. Okay, you're moving into maybe a different point of view, becoming more open-minded. Okay, maybe you're sobering up about some religious aspect that was sort of forced on you, and you don't want to be a part of that anymore because you got the sobriety card. Okay, so you may be ending that. All right, so let's look more into the details of this. End of an era, sobriety, and religious and spirituality. Also, because Socialize and Join In came out, and this came out, some of you will be moving more into connecting more with the spiritual community through a medium of your choice, through groups, online, something, okay? This could also be for some religious denomination changes. All right. Let's get more information. All right, I'm moving into the Numerology deck. Tell me more about Scorpio for December of 2020, what they'll be dealing with. Scorpio, December of 2020. Scorpio, December of 2020. Okay, you have self-discipline. So for myself, in this case, seeing that you have sobriety coming out with this, what I'm picking up on is maybe the normal overindulgences of December. Too much, overeating, maybe over drinking, whatever your vices are. Just need to maybe be more careful with that. Okay, but also what came out with this was nature. Okay, and because you have the health card, I got a feeling maybe this is be careful what you're eating. Get away from processed foods. Turn to more natural foods because the sobriety, nature, and health came out. To me, this is just maybe not eating right. Okay. Also, you have another spirituality card. So this is definitely a theme for you for December. Okay. You could be making changes. You could be connecting better with spirit. You can be getting a lot of messages and spending a lot of time in reflection because Socialize or Join In card came out. Maybe you were in hermit mode a lot. Okay. And maybe pay attention to a lot of the insights or moving into different aspects of your spirituality. Okay. So I'm going to put that there. And you have another card on forgiveness, which was one of your first cards that came out. So you're definitely working on forgiving someone or maybe something for yourself. Maybe you just need to forgive yourself for a decision made, something you did, something you might be beating yourself up for. Just take the time and let that go, okay? We all make mistakes. Try not to beat yourself up too much for that. Okay, I'm going to see if there's anything else from this deck for you. Is there any other cards from this deck? Any other cards from this deck for Scorpio? December 2020. Scorpio, December 2020. I'm also picking up that a lot of you are moving closer to spirit in your own way. For some, this might be religious denomination. For a lot, for most of what I'm picking up, this is just a very internal, personal connection to spirit that is giving you a lot of insight about yourself. Just some things are coming into clarity about yourself that maybe you just didn't want to look at. Because you also have the grace card, spirituality card, religion and spirituality, and Socialize and Join In. Okay, for some of you, this is a calling. Okay, to move into something in that realm, something something very personal. Okay, let me see what else from this deck. This could be light workers. This could be people who are moving into working in churches, synagogues, whatever, mosque, whatever is your avenue. For some, I'm picking up, this is actually working with children. Okay, let's moving into life purpose, which maybe will give us some more definition. Okay, this is life purpose cards. What are you being called to do it this month? And remember, this is a general reading, so some of these are not going to be appropriate for everyone. So we'll see what Spirit sends out for Scorpio, December 2020. Scorpio, December 2020. Okay. This flipped over hard. Speaker, your life purpose involves your skills of orientation. So some of you, definitely in the religious aspect, sermons, okay, talks. Also, this is speaks loudly to me for light workers. Definitely for people who counsel. Okay, this is a strong theme I'm picking up for people who counsel through what I'm doing. Being called to maybe a deeper level of this. Different avenues you can look at. There's so many different avenues for spiritual work. Laying on of hands for healing. Reiki. Qigong. Tai Chi. Just anything in the light working area. Crystal work. Card work like I'm doing. Really like take a look at yourself for what you can do in that area that involves orientation. Okay, is there any other life purpose card coming out? And for some, this is just speaking up. Because you have the forgiveness card, and this might be involved some deep conversations that you need to have with people that you are forgiving. And also just with yourself. Okay, any other life purpose cards? Okay. Builder. Okay. For some, this has to do with architecture. This also has to do with bodybuilding. This also has to do with building a business. So some people, building could be working on computers, working on cars, building businesses, architecture, bodybuilding. Okay, so there's a lot of different things. You may be building a business. Okay, you may be building up your spiritual calling, what you're going to be doing spiritually, adding pieces to it. For those who are already very involved in this, this is adding an additional piece, making different changes to what you already are doing spiritually. Okay, I'm going to move into the relationship cards, romance angel cards. Okay, what is Scorpio dealing with for December 2020? Scorpio for December 2020. Is there an additional card? That card came right out. So, is there an additional card or a card that goes with that card? Okay, that's all that's coming out at this time for relationship. And like I had spoke to and picked up earlier, this is heart-to-heart conversations. So definitely someone you are working to forgive, coming into some real clarity, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with another person. Okay, so you're going to maybe having some discussions and moving into forgiveness with someone. Maybe reaching some conclusions that you need to with someone, Scorpio. Okay, so really take the time for that. Give yourself permission to do that. Okay, and finally I'm going to move into the angel answer cards. Okay, if you have a specific question, please hold it in your mind. So we're going to work with Spirit to find out your answer. Okay. And what other cards for that answer? So hold your question in your mind. We have one answer here on the table. And let's see if there's any other information you're sending out for Scorpio, December of 2020. Scorpio, December of 2020. Okay, nothing else is coming out. So let me talk to this card. There's something better. So something you were hoping for, something you were asking about. There's something even better coming than what you were expecting. So if this is maybe hoping for a certain relationship with somebody, Spirit could be telling you there's even someone better for you. There's someone better coming along. Or if this was a certain, maybe a business decision, there's something even better. Okay, so don't stay stuck in what your thought was. Spirit is saying right here, to recap, you have grace, you have spirituality, religion and spirituality. Okay, you have building something, you have orientation. Okay, so there's and you have, very important, you have the grace card. So Spirit is definitely working with you to help develop whatever avenue you are moving through spiritually, building something in your spiritual realm, if that is your calling. Okay. Also, there's a strong line here for being careful with health this month. You have health, moving into eating more natural foods, sobriety, and self-discipline. So be very careful with something you may be overindulging with in December. This is a big call to you, Scorpio. Be careful, okay? Your health will be affected by this. And then the line of whom do you need to forgive? Forgiveness, heart-to-heart conversations, end of an era. So if you were in a relationship with somebody, or I'm picking up a strong family theme here. Okay, so you're going to be ending this dispute, okay, through heart-to-heart conversations and coming into forgiveness, okay? Or for some, this might be someone that also needs to forgive you. You have to look at what your part is. In every relationship, we have, you know, both our parts, okay? So look at both aspects of this. Okay, so that's your December 2020, Scorpio. I'm going to zoom in on the cards here in case anything came out blurry. I am going to be getting a better camera for January. And also I'll show you the, for those who want to know what decks I used, I'll just zoom in on that. Okay, so for those who just want to see the cards, let me just zoom out here a minute so you can see a better view of the cards that came out for your December reading. Okay, and here are the decks I used. Okay, for those who, that's important to knowing which decks. Okay, so again, happy holidays. And remember to like, subscribe, and to receive a free personal reading at the end of the month. Make sure to hit the notifications bell. Okay, happy holidays.